Ladies and gentlemen, YouTubers around the world, welcome back to the YouTube video. I'm your host, NashNate888, and today I'm bringing you a casted only game. The reason this is casted and also casted only is because I had a little issue with the recording on the live. We accidentally pulled up our random race wheel spin thing we recently created in front of our whole screen, and we recorded the entire video with just the wheel spin on the screen, so it didn't work out too well. But we'll get into this one. It's a fun one, and it's not too long of a one. We'll spoil that much at least. We've got me spawning up here on the deep water. You can see this map is quite mountainous, and we've got some big old ponds of fish here. It looks like I'm going to be on the top with teal, and we've got maybe pink. I don't know if red knows about this water yet. Probably not. Let's take a look at red's perspective. I guess he has not. Ooh, I guess if he'd been paying attention, he'd know. But maybe he's not paying too much attention. I mean, you can even see it on the mini-map there a little bit. Just barely, though. It's not like obvious. Not super obvious if you're not too accustomed to look for it. You might not notice it. So it's possible he just didn't see that at all. But I mean, this is a fine spawn. He's got at least a couple trees here. And let's see what we got going on up here. We got yellow. The Mongol players setting up shop right across from green. Some of these players unfortunately just didn't scout the water, or I guess didn't care about it. I guess this is a really nice inland spot here, if it wasn't a water map, so I'm kind of surprised he scouted all this and still didn't go for water. Some players just choose not to. It's kind of a tactical decision if you don't want to compete for water. You know, sometimes you have to invest a lot just to control the water, and this player decided no, he didn't want to go for it. This player did not scout it at all. We got a little bit of a water back here with 2 deep water fish in it, but it looks like you need to chop through to even get access to it. So we'll see if orange gets through there or not. And yeah, we see, okay, red has found the water and he's getting the fish with his bills. Meanwhile, pink is farming the deer carcasses, even though he's got a dock up for no apparent reason. Very strange decisions coming around here for some of these players. Meanwhile, the teal player is only going up with JD, and he's... What? Oh, has he been AFK? Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Had a little cough there. Got something stuck in my throat, but it looks like our teal player is actually very delayed. Now this tracks for what I scout later in the game, of course, but I was wondering if there was something amiss. Maybe he was AFK. It didn't seem like, though. He did send JD to build the town center, but then his other builds, I guess they were off. They were getting in fights over there. Maybe they're trying to build the tower. I mean, doesn't look like he lost his wood, so I don't know what. Yeah, he's just AFK. So this player is pretty much out of the game, right? He's not doing anything, so we won't worry about him too much. Let's see what else we got going on here. Meanwhile, I'm just booming away, right? Like I'm doing my thing. Yeah, M didn't build a scout, so I'm not sure if anyone's on water yet. I'm scouting right now with my fishing bill, or fishing ship, and I found teal here. I was kind of shocked to see no docks, of course, and just the town center there. So a little bit strange, of course. As you can see, this guy just yeah, I guess he's really busy right now. He doesn't have time to play the game, so he can come and go once in a while, but. Other than that, not too much going on. Pretty, looks like everyone's going to be setting up shop for a later game. Red, also booming on water here. 3 docks out. Very good play. Let's take a look at his fishing ships count here. He's got 9 to my 9 as well. So we're both at 9. So he's doing well. He got 3 docks to my 2 so far. So he's actually getting quite a few boats out. Is Pink going to be contesting? Pink does finally have fishing boats on his dock, but he only has the 1 dock. Hasn't hard committed to it yet. Now, these are some nice, interesting little spawn locations these players have, aren't they? So we do see this player is chopping through. Oh, I guess you cannot get through here. My mistake. I guess you have to chop through from this, perhaps, in order to get back here, which is, yeah, you'd have to chop through there. There's no way through on this side. So Orange isn't going to be able to find that just yet, if he does want to find it. I mean, I don't even know if you can build the docks. I think you probably build the docks here. Maybe somewhere. You'd have to be careful not to kill the deep water fish, if that's even a thing. But now, this player's decided that you know, there's not much left to give, and he told me to kill his king. And he put his king there. So I happily obliged him when I realized it. And that's gonna happen in just a second. I'm like, okay, he's like, kill me. But the problem is the town center, right? So I back it up, finally find a spot where he's able to give me the king. And it looks like friendly donation there. Trying to dodge the shots. But yeah, we get a free kill. Really nice to see. Especially on this economy. This is like the perfect opener for any civ, right? Like, really. Pretty nice for Chinese, though. Not any particular bonuses, I think, I'm getting here, but... I mean, there are civs that would do better with this situation, I think, but definitely, like, not a bad situation for Chinese, right? Definitely, like, the optimal situation right here. Got this whole spot to myself. Nothing to worry about. Is anyone else gearing up for some fighting? Imagine, ooh, wow, red has a lot of ships, man. That is just a lot of fishing boats. That's a lot more than even I have, I imagine. 29 to my 30. Okay, I guess I guess we're in stride with them. We've got 3 docks now at least, and we're 4 more coming up as well. Pink really not, okay, Pink is starting to build galleys and some attack boats here. I guess he realized red was a threat. They've been skirmishing a bit. Now green is setting up shop to attack red, however, but I don't think that's a great idea, man. This player's on a water boom economy, unlike yourself. Some very strange aqueducts pathings going around here. A lot of wasted aqueduct walls, or what tunnels or whatever you call these things that carry the water, like the type of unit that it is. I don't know. Just an aqueduct, I guess. That's all. Too much aqueduct here. I don't know if I like the setup, brother. And yeah, he's got 5 though already, so that's pretty good. That is one positive for green here. He's got 5 already. But I don't think, as you can see, it didn't really help him too much, obviously. Like, he committed all these units in a feudal age here. And now he's going to be going up against red's castle age spearmen. We have veteran spearmen. So I don't think that's going to be going speed things up. It doesn't look like they're quite engaging just yet. Meanwhile, I'm chilling. I just got up to Imperial. You know, I've scouted. I've hit the king button. I know nobody's next to me, so I went all the way to Imperial, and we're just pumping now. Yeah, as you can see, green here just not the best, right? Red is gonna make quick work of this guy. It looks like that should be an easy cleanup from here. I think this guy's way behind. At least he's way behind red. Red's doing real well. Red now has take a look. He's got 34 boats to my 43, so he's not quite as heavy as me, but he doesn't have a kill yet either, so William overkill in the boats. But let's take a look at his eco here. He's looking pretty good. He's maxed out. He's ready for his kill, and I think he's about to find it. I think I scouted this right now. I just hit my Imperial button, and I saw this was going on. And I realized I couldn't get over there in time. My units were too far, but I did see that there were some vills down here. I know green's dead, so I don't have to worry about him. I saw pink had some vills. Yeah, Imperial Palace, very nice map hack to have in FFA, especially, right? Like, very, very useful landmark. Love to see it. And I've decided to go into cavalry because, you know, because I have so much eco, right? Because I'm on water and people are pretty far from me now. Just going for late game, going for cavalry, but you can see this map really isn't the best for cavalry, right? Just the way it's set up, I didn't realize how bad, you know, how many tree lines and corridors I have to get through. I might have, if I'd been able to see that, like the whole map, you know, like from the start of the game, I might have actually made a decision to do something a little different in cavalry here, even though it's kind of working for now. If this game went to a long phase game, we'd have some problems with walls and stuff like that. Using cavalry, it wouldn't be the best necessarily, but we are getting on top of Pink's units here. You know, beating the man while he's loaded down. I think Red's about to run over him too. Poor guy, but we see Blue's getting set up. He's shutting up shop, moving out. Strangely didn't go for any of this water here, so I have to claim the whole pond just to make sure I have vision on all of it and I can send boats to every single, you know, little deep water fish. I've taken the entire pond, and now we're getting set up here. We're looking for a kill. I realized Japanese probably not what I want to hit. And I was looking at this guy, but then this guy goes down, I believe, right before I get there. So I back up and I'm reassessing here. Yellow goes down to blue. I'm thinking if I get through down to here maybe, because this guy's still in H3 as well, or I guess he's in H4 now. But I think I sent a scout. Here's what I did. Yeah, that's what it was. I sent a scout. I saw it was all open. There wasn't any wall. His king's right here, and he has a Swabia. Nothing for me to worry about right now. I can easily snipe that. And I come down and look for that kill. But red is on water, taking over water, and he's trying to push pink off. I think this is a huge mistake, actually. I mean, he doesn't necessarily know that pink's about to be limbed, but I do this too. I mess this up a lot. I think this is a great trade opportunity here that he just threw away by killing that dock. Even though, obviously, like, the guy he could just park, like, his army right here, right? He doesn't have, I mean, obviously pink's could make units and be a huge pain for him, but we see that I make a little misclick here, and luckily red wasn't paying attention either, and I was able to get the kill there. So 2 mistakes made. One, I misclicked on the king there and didn't surround him, and then didn't click on him. But then red was on like move command or something, and he messed up as well. So works out for me. Isn't really benefiting me too much just yet, but I'm already over 200 supply. And you can see I'm fixing for. I know red's a threat, and I feel like I can. I see that red doesn't have any. Or he has a hole in his walls, rather. I guess he has stone walls, but he doesn't have full stone walls yet. And we have ways in, so we're going to go ahead and try to capitalize on that while we can. Meanwhile, looks like orange and blue are going at it here. We got some lead horse archers from the Roost player. Good to see that. And we'll speed things up here as we start to regroup. It looks like red decided to retreat with all these spearmen. He's in H3, I'm in H4 right now. He never, for whatever reason, let's take a look at his situation. Yeah, he's got plenty of money. I guess he's short on gold and he can't afford to age up because of that. So a little mistake there on red's part. Not getting enough gold to age up, and he has no gold eco right now except for his imperial officials. Maybe he has a relic or two, but no, it doesn't look like it. So red makes a bit of a blunder here. He's still stuck on. He does have 1 kill, so he's 250, but he's not really maxed, and he can't even get his Great Wall up. I guess he could afford now, but now he's out of food because he had to make armies. So against my elite Fire Lancers, elite Horsemen, elite Knights, his veteran Spearmen just aren't going to cut it. And I'm just trying to clean up a few of them. I probably could have just targeted this from the start, I guess. But there he goes down. So easy cleanup from here. It's pretty, it's pretty straightforward, right? Like, I'm going to be facing a 2v1, and but I do have the army supply advantage. I believe they said something in the chat. I believe orange tells blue right here, like, okay, we got to focus purple. He's got 3 kills. When in reality, 1, 2, yeah, I do have 3, exactly 3 kills. I got the free one here. I got this guy. I got that guy. So we're at 350 supply. Not quite, using all that supply yet. But I decided, okay, I know this guy has stuff here. And I think he's walled in, and he's Japanese, so he's gonna have the Shogunate Castle. I guess he does. Or I guess he hasn't fully upgraded it yet, but he should have it by now at this point in the game. So I decided to go for the other player, the Roost player, and we're gathering up, and we see blues pushing out. With he kills a bunch of our vills here, unfortunately, so we do lose a lot of vills on this gold that we were trying to get. But probably should have just taken one of these golds. I don't know why I even went there. That's a little bit too greedy, obviously. Orange kind of tricks me. I thought that the king was in there, and then I realized it's over here. But it's on the run into this Basca. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay. The question, I'm gonna actually just burn this town center down because it's blocking my pathing here, and that works out. I think that was the correct move. It went down so quick, and with all the Fire Lancers, we got lead horsemen, 20 and 50 elite Lancers here, so we got a ton of units. I just decided forget this army. Like, I could destroy him. But I don't want to waste any more time than I need to. I know blue's probably pushing me, and I just want to end this guy quick, right? So I take the calculated risk and go for the kill here, and it looks like it's gonna pay off. Yeah, so we lose quite a few of our units there, but we're down to 190 supply. So technically blue, who's at 250 now, has a bigger army than us, right? 132 military to my 93. So he does right now. We don't want to fight him just yet, but we do end up unfortunately running into his army here. A little bit of a mistake, a little blunder with the pathing here. We have to turn around. I was trying to send, you know, cavalry into his base, start harassing, but he's really well fortified. You can see he's got a really nice setup, like a wonder play back here. Even it would be great. I think even it looks like he's setting up for that, or to save his king at least. It could have been a wonder play if I hadn't, you know, killed every other player in the lobby. It may have been a situation that he could have accomplished on this, definitely on this map. I know I could have considered it as well, putting a wonder somewhere back here. But I have this neutral trade in the middle here, and we're getting 57 gold a minute, so we're not going to be running out of gold yet, even though we're not really mining much. I'm starting to rebuild that army that we need in order to beat blue. So all we have to do is just build a bigger army, right? We're at 400 supply. He's at 250. Pretty easy situation here. The problem is, my problem here is like his army obviously a lot stronger than mine in some ways. Like Japanese armies are pretty tough. Like the samurai, both types of samurai really strong. So I do have to be a little bit careful here how I fight this. But let's take a look at what blue has here. He does have a lot of samurai, but fortunately instead of spearmen he has on a Benishu here. So that's kind of nice for me. It means my cavalry can fight without taking too much damage. And it looks like it's paying off for us. We have a few hand cannoneers now. We've added into the mix. I was worried, you know, he was going to come over and attack me when this player was still alive with a big like samurai force, and I was thinking that my horse army wasn't going to be able to fight that directly, so I started adding in, you know, the ranged units. Now we have a bit of everything here. We're starting to mix up the composition. Meanwhile, our opponent, he does have a lot of spears now. He's realized I do have a lot of mounted units, and he's gonna be coming out with a 73 elite spearmen to my 39 horsemen. So that's gonna destroy my horse, right? But we do have some ranged units in the back, which he doesn't have that much. He has a few cannoneers, hand cannoneers, but I think we have a lot more, and we have the archers to boot, along with the huge supply advantage. So we are going to be cleaning up here with 300 supply in the end, and that's the game. So very quick, easy one. Not too much to see there, just kind of like the perfect Chinese cavalry game. Worked out pretty fortunately for us. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.